As a cybersecurity major, I get asked the same one question by multiple people in my life. And that is, have you heard of AI taking over jobs? What are you going to do if AI takes your job? Don't you know you're expendable? I mean, yeah, AI is a real thing, and corporations, big corpo over here, making me really worried for the future. I'm not going to lie. So my goal with this channel is to be rather personal, and I personally am, as a cybersecurity major, I'm pretty scared for the future. I know that I know how to code, right? I've been learning C sharp, Python, all these different languages that relate to my major and relate to a potential job or business that I could have in the future. But I am also extremely aware of ChatGPT and the kind of the power that has, because AI and technology in general is something that is developing faster than almost anything in the history of anything, essentially. Because if you look at it from a scale, right, AI has been around for years. It's been used in multiple different genres of content. It's been used in multiple different forms of just creation in general and statistics and technology. But recently, I don't have any stats to show you or any articles to read out to you because, again, this is just going off of common knowledge. But AI in the technology scene and just AI in general has been progressing at a scarily fast rate. And with gaming, which is what I'll be talking about today, with gaming, what we see here with the recent Xbox shutdowns, which I'll get into in a minute, it's further proven. So I'm going to read this out for you. Shock and anger as Xbox shuts down Arcane Austin, Tango, GameWorks, and more. Now, that article title is from IGN, by the way. So essentially, what this article by IGN is saying is that recently Xbox or Microsoft shut down 4 game studios. Now, there's a couple of game studios you might recognize. I don't have the list of all 4. I probably could find it. I'm not going to. I'm too lazy. But they shut down 4 studios because they're basically saying that, their workers are expendable, which unfortunately absolutely is true. When I was younger, I mean, I still play video games all the time, but when I was younger and I really played like 8 to 12 hours of video games a day, I would get asked by, predominantly my family, some of my friends even, like, hey, if you like video games so much, why don't you go work? Like, why don't you go make them? Why don't you go make video games? And I never really was into that. I didn't really want to, code that kind of stuff. I didn't want to use Blender. I didn't want to do any of that. But regardless, these shutdowns by Microsoft, which is a $3 trillion company, by the way, $3 trillion. That's incomprehensibly large amount of money. But regardless, these shutdowns and layoffs aren't so much because of AI. They're because of corporate business, essentially. Everyone in any position in technology except for the massive owners of everything is expendable. And we can see this from Microsoft here. And we can also see this from what Destiny did, was like 8 months or a year ago when they laid off half their team or something like that. I recently watched a video by Asmongold, and he was talking about how this probably isn't even the beginning of the amount of layoffs that are going to happen due to AI and technology and just generally being expendable. And I absolutely agree with him. It is a scary reality we live in. And this doesn't only apply to video game development. It applies to technology in general, because technology, it kind of turned into a black hole, right? A star that turned into a black hole. It expanded and grew as a star, right? Everyone developing their coding expertise and their hardware, software stuff, and then somewhere an implosion happened in that star, which was AI, and then that implosion caused a black hole that keeps on eating everything and growing. And AI is just the black hole, right? AI is the black hole. It keeps growing. Everything it's eating is these workers, these employees that know how to code but get outdone by AI because AI is faster, more precise. It isn't human. And as I said earlier, as a cybersecurity major who wants to get a job in this field and eventually own a business in this field, I'm terrified. I really am scared. But there is something that I might see as an out for this. Because cybersecurity isn't computer science, right? They're 2 different fields. They sound similar, they are similar, but they're different. I think first of all, getting a job or making a business in the field of AI from this point on to any time in the future is going to be a smart move. So that I would like to do that, right? I would like to incorporate cybersecurity. I don't know why I'm speaking about this. I need a gatekeep. But regardless, this thing with Xbox just proves that gaming will never be the same. Gaming, and with the introduction of AI and just proving how, and this really hurts me to say, just proving how expendable most people are within the tech industry, this just proves that I don't think gaming will ever be the same. Not from this point on. It never would have been the same years ago once AI started making a prevalent, like uproar in this kind of stuff. But regardless, it is really scary to think about, and it makes me and many others upset, especially with what Microsoft did here, because there's no way this is just to cut losses and increase profit. No, no, no. This is because, oh, excuse me. This is because these people can't do what AI can do. Hardly anyone can do what AI can do. And once we get to the point where AI starts making itself, yeah, we might be dead. We might be in the Age of Ultron movie. Also, quick side note, I know I haven't been uploading in the past few days. That's because yesterday, actually, no, 2 days ago, sorry. 2 days ago, I took my computer science exam. Yesterday, I took my web development exam. And so my first year of college is officially over with. I don't know if I'm going to make a video on that because I've already made, 2 or 3 videos on college alone, which is kind of wild. But yeah, I'm done. I'm back home for the summer. I have some stuff lined up and I'm pretty excited. Also, if I sound nasally and congested, that's because I am. My bad. Sorry, my allergies. During the summer, my allergies just, they ramp up really bad. So that's my fault. But regardless, just know that if you're going to go into the tech industry as a job or as a business owner or as an employee, whatever it may be for you, just know that this is out there and this is a possibility. I don't want to say you are expendable, but I do want to say that AI has been growing more than anything. It's been growing more than me when I started drinking milk, right? It's been growing very fast, and it is very scary because the more it grows, the more it makes humans expendable, which is a very scary thing to say. But regardless of that, you should follow your dreams. You should follow your passions. Although there's one thing I say to everyone that they're like, oh man, that kind of sucks. But then, whenever they get out of the conversation with me, they're like, damn, he's right. Follow the money and the passion will follow. Follow the money and the passion will follow, right? Find something you're good at and sell it. Not something you like. Find something that you are good at and then sell that. That's how you make money. That's how you be successful. Of course, I wish of course I wish it was that easy. But regardless, people tell me to follow my passion. Like, I mean, I'm following my passion right now. I mean, I hope this turns into my main gig, but it probably won't. But I'm still hopeful. Just know that AI is out there. It will probably, take over the world. We'll probably, all die a horrible, horrible nuclear explosion death because ChatGPT decided to send out the nukes early. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Just take each day as it comes. And with that, stay safe.